Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome to this live session regarding banking awareness for IBPS PO or clerk or RRB PO or clerk. So we had a test, GA test at 1 p.m. today. So we'll be discussing the solutions for that test now. Hope you have written well. How was the paper? Was it easy, tough, medium? Please let me know how was the paper. Did you get the score? How much, how many questions were correct? Yes? How was the paper? Good evening everyone. Hi. Was it easy or medium or tough? How is your preparation going on for RRB PO or NISL assistant examination? So Chinuvaji says moderate. Okay. So my aim is I'll give you moderate only. Some 2-3 questions will be tough, but okay, not very easy, not very tough. Soni Heidi says hard. Soni Heidi is very good at general awareness. How come it is hard for her? I don't know. She is the topper in general awareness as far as I know. So it should not be hard for her. Then what about Dhyanish? 10 correct, 5 wrong. There are 25 questions, right? Shankar Rao 13 correct. Padmasree I got 10. Shubham tough. Padmasree hard. Sir, please upload topic wise tests in banking awareness section. It will be very helpful. Topic wise tests. Okay, we'll think on that. Okay, so moving on to the solutions. Just a minute. Sure. Okay, hope it's fine now. Let's move on to the first question. Yes, let's see the solutions. The Atal Pension Yojana guarantees a monthly pension of 1,000 to 5,000 depending on the contribution. Indian citizens of which age group are eligible for this scheme? Okay, this Atal Pension Yojana was launched in 2015 along with Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and Atal Pension Yojana. So what is the age group to join this? So for Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana it is 18 to 50 years, Suraksha Bima Yojana it is 18 to 70 years, Atal Pension Yojana it is 18 to 40 years. So from 60 years onwards you will get the pension either 1000 per month. The minimum is 1000 per month and maximum is 5000 per month. Okay, based on that how much you need per month, the contribution will vary. Okay, here it is 2 lakhs for Jeevan Jyoti. For Suraksha Bima Yojana again it is 2 lakhs. So here it varies per month. 1000 is a minimum and 5000 is a maximum. Okay, clear? Yes. So moving on to the next question. Which private sector bank has recently launched the 4th edition of annual multi-city knowledge series for SME customers named Evolve? Evolve. SME means small medium enterprises. Hope you know about MSME, right? Micro, small and medium enterprises. So for SMEs, Evolve was launched by whom? This is a question. It was launched by Axis Bank. Axis Bank is the right answer. It is headquartered at Mumbai. Okay, clear with this? Moving on to the next question. Dash is a loan in India made by non-resident lenders in foreign currency to Indian borrowers. I think very easy question. So the question says Indian borrowers borrowing from outside or outside the country. Those are called non-resident lenders. Okay, so such type of borrowing is called as external commercial borrowing. This is a very repeated question. They will ask you the full form or they may ask you what is it. Okay, so external commercial borrowing is a borrowing. It is the cheapest one for the Indian companies to borrow from outside or overseas. Which of the following is not helpful in controlling money supply? Is it change in margin requirement, CRR, bank rate, free market policy, or none of these? Which of the following is helpful in controlling money supply? Controlling money supply means taking away the money from market or stopping the money to enter the market. So change in margin requirements will be helpful. Cash reserve ratio, if I increase the cash reserve ratio, money supply will be regulated. If I increase the back rate, money supply will be regulated. So free market policy means adding money to the market or increasing the money supply. Okay, that is the expansionary monetary policy. So it will not helpful in controlling the money supply. It will help in adding money to the market. So free market policy is the right answer. Who is the current chairperson of CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes? Hope you know what are the direct taxes in income tax, corporate tax or corporate profit tax, okay, wealth tax, securities transaction tax. Okay, these are some of these Central Board of under direct taxes. So Sushil Chandra is the chairman of CBDT and S. Ramesh is the chairman of CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Sunil Mehta is the chairman of IBA. Recently he was appointed. He is the chairman of PNB, right? Okay, clear with this? Sushil Chandra for CBDT, S. Ramesh for CBIC, Sunil Mehta for IBA. Liquidity adjustment facility LAF consists of, is it repo rate, reverse repo rate, marginal standing facility, or both repo and reverse repo, or all of them? Liquidity adjustment facility, sometimes they may ask you what is the full form of LAF. So liquidity, generally people think it is all, but I think option was also given wrong. I think I should correct it. The right answer is only repo plus reverse repo. These two are called liquidity adjustment facility, but not MSF. Okay, MSF is additional facility on which the banks get. Okay, clear? Presently it is 6.5%, reverse repo rate is 6.25%. The answer is not all of the above, it is only this. So fourth option is the right answer. Clear? Only repo rate and reverse repo rate. The solution was also given wrong in the morning, so please correct it. It is only repo and reverse repo. Repo means at this interest rate the banks borrow from RBI, and at reverse repo rate of interest the RBI will take away the money from banks. Okay, Sandhya says I marked 4 interest. Yes, good. Jio Payments Bank is a joint venture between Reliance Industries and which of the following? Somebody asked what is MSF. MSF stands for marginal standing facility. So what happens is, so you know about repo. So what is a repo? At repo rate of interest, banks borrow from RBI. Not all banks, only particular commercial banks, but not RRBs. Okay, borrow from RBI. So suppose if it is 6.5%, so that money is not enough. So what they do is they will go for MSF. This is additional facility for the banks. Generally MSF will always be more than repo rate. Currently repo is 6.5, 6.75, because you are borrowing additional money, so the rate will be higher. Okay, it is similar to repo rate, but this is the additional facility for the banks. So Jio Payments Bank is a joint venture between Reliance Industries plus State Bank of India. Reliance has 70%, SBI has 30%. Jio Payments Bank. Clear? Credit linked capital subsidy scheme aims at, is it Kisan credit card holders, MSMEs, self-help groups, housing loan customers, personal loan customers? Credit linked capital subsidy scheme aims at, yes, credit linked capital aims, it is aimed at, currently it is at 15% or maximum of 15 lakh rupees. This is a subsidy given to MSMEs is the right answer. Recently in the morning we have seen MSME Insider. This is a newsletter published by MSME Ministry. Giriraj Singh is the minister. The scheduled commercial banks can avail marginal standing facility from the Reserve Bank of India for minimum of how much amount, and thereafter in the multiples of how much. So MSF minimum amount is the question. And after you borrow that minimum amount, if I want more, How much, in what multiples I can borrow is the question. Generally minimum amount and multiples will be same. So here if you see only 25 lakh, this second option and fifth option are same. So the right answer is 1 crore. So minimum amount is 1 crore and you have to borrow in multiples of 1 crore only, 2 crore, 3 crore, like that. You can't borrow 2.5 crore, 3.5, 3.75 like that. Okay, the right answer is 1 crore, Nilab. Scheduled commercial banks can borrow MSF in the minimum amount of 1 crore and in the multiples of 1 crore. What was the highest denomination note ever printed by RBI in its history? So these were printed in 1938 and again in 1954 and again demonetized in 1946 and again demonetized in 1978. So here the question is maximum denomination RBI has ever printed in its history is the question. Yes, sometimes your guesswork may also be right. As per RBI Act of 1934, the maximum denomination for a note is, for notes is, 10,000 rupees, right? So if you can guess this, you can say this. Okay, but this was actually the highest note printed. Okay, so 10,000 is the highest value of a note printed in RBI history. LIC was established in, I think I have told you in the insurance awareness class recently on Saturday. So it was established on 1st September 1956. So this is the LIC formation day, established in the second 5-year plan. When was second 5-year plan? If you go through my economics in GK, you can go through the planning topics. It is from 1956 to 1961 for 5 years. Okay, so and its present chairman is V.K. Sharma. So those who are applied for NIACL, go through the headquarters, chairmen of various insurance companies, particularly public sector companies. And its headquarters is at Mumbai. GIC is also headquartered at Mumbai. NIACL is also at Mumbai. Spur Bank is a major state-owned bank situated in which of the following countries? I think this might be tough for you, but some people might be knowing. So sometimes they may ask you the international banks headquarters like Rabobank, which is at Utrecht, Netherlands, UBS Bank, Singapore. Okay. So it is headquartered in Russia is the right answer, Spur Bank. Clear? Catholic Syrian Bank has headquarters in Catholic Syrian Bank. Yes, Catholic Syrian Bank is headquartered in Thrissur. Thrissur is the right answer. Okay, go through the private bank headquarters. The RBI has amended the statutes making it possible for banks to invest in real estate investment trusts and infrastructure investment trusts. Banks should not invest more than what percentage of the unit capital for REIT and investment infrastructure trust. So what is the maximum banks can invest? in real estate estate investment trust or infrastructure investment trust. Sometimes they may ask you the full forms also: real estate investment trust, infrastructure investment trust. So maximum is 10%. Okay. Some people, why 40%? Most of you are saying, means I think banks promoters contribution is 40%, right, in general normal bank. So that is different, this is different. This is how much bank should invest, up to a maximum of 10% is the right answer. SEAC committee set up by RBI to evaluate license for universal banks in private sector. What does A stands for? This was asked in last year IBPS RRB PO mains examination. So what does SEAC stands for is a question. So it stands for Standing External Advisory Committee. So this committee was to evaluate the licenses of universal banks in private sector. It was set up by RBI. So A stands for advisory. Clear? Raiganj Wildlife Sanctuary is in, I think morning we have discussed. This was in news recently, that's why we have asked this question. Because in this sanctuary only we have Kulik Bird Sanctuary. So it is in West Bengal. The CM is Mamata Banerjee. And the governor is Kesharinath Tripathi. Okay, next. What does first C stands for in COMCASA? I think recently in 100 MCQs I have discussed. So this is very important abbreviation for the year itself. So you may expect in many examinations this year in general awareness or general studies. This was signed. This agreement was signed during India-US 2+2 talks, right? Both external minister and defense minister of both the countries have held talks at New Delhi recently. Okay, so it stands for Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement. So first C stands for communications is the right answer. Which of the following is true about payments banks? So I think very easy question. Is it tough or easy? I think you may be confused by statement number C, right? 25% of its branches must be in unbanked rural area. So these are some of the conditions for either small finance banks or payments bank. Whenever we study anything, we'll just read out 2-3 points and we'll leave the other conditions, right? So this will be a problem. So it is restricted to 1 lakh rupees, right? So they cannot issue credit cards, so that's why this statement is wrong. And 25% of its branches must be in unbanked rural area. He is right. Okay. So only A and C is right answer. NBFCs are registered under NBFCs Yes, they are registered under Companies Act. Now it is modified to New Companies Act. Sometimes the question may say New Companies Act also, 2013, under section 8 they are registered. Okay, sometimes they may say Companies Act 1956 or New Companies Act 2013 section 8. Okay, non-banking financial companies, they are registered under Companies Act. They cannot issue demand deposits, they cannot issue loans, they cannot lend to agriculture, real estate, industries, etc. Okay, they do not form part of payment and settlement system like recharging, etc. They can issue only, they can enter stock exchanges, bonds market, all those, and they can issue term deposits. There are some deposit taking NBFCs, there are some non-deposit taking NBFCs. If the asset size is more than 500 crores, they are called systematically important NBFCs. Currency of Vietnam is yes, Tugrog is the currency of Mongolia, Dong is the currency of Vietnam, Liu is the currency of Romania, Lev is the currency of Bulgaria, Peso is currency of many countries, you can say Mexico, etc. Okay, so here the answer is, recently Vietnam president has died, so there may be a question. Vietnam's capital is Hanoi, and its currency is Vietnamese Dong. Headquarters of National Insurance Company Limited is National Insurance Company Limited. Yes, in New Delhi we have Oriental Insurance Company Limited. In Mumbai we have LIC, GIC, NIACL. Chennai we have UICL, United India Insurance Company Limited. Kolkata we have National Insurance Company Limited. Hyderabad we have our regulator IRDA. Okay, clear? Next, Assumption Island is a small island there was a dispute recently, like Chagos Islands, dispute between Mauritius and UK, right? So Assumption Island is in Seychelles. Recently there was an agreement when Seychelles Premier has visited India. So Seychelles capital is Victoria, and its currency is again rupee, Seychelles rupee or Victorian rupee. Okay, Assumption Island is in Seychelles. TOPS scheme is related to TOPS. I think, is it tough question or easy question? TOPS scheme. Target Olympic Podium scheme. We hear, right? Some people will be out of this scheme, some people will be added, because to increase the medal winners at either so they will be chosen by some committee. Abhinav Bindra was the head of this committee, recently was appointed for this top scheme. So sports person will be selected and they will be giving world class facilities and training so that they will get medals for the country. So it is under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore is the minister. He is from Jaipur Rural Constituency, Lok Sabha. Who has come out with the fourth novel Lethal White in the series about the exploits of private investigator Cormoran Strike under her pseudonym Robert Galbraith. So here you can find some, suppose if you don't know the answer, you have to get the answer. Her means, so the author might be female. So Shashi Tharoor will be out of the scene, Chetan Bhagat will be out of scene, Ruskin Bond will be out of scene. So only it should be Arundhati Roy or J.K. Rowling. So as the name says, Lethal White, and these names are generally of foreign people. So Arundhati Roy will also be ousted, and it is J.K. Rowling who has written the famous Harry Potter series. So like this you have to get the answer if you don't know. Okay, clear? Recently this book was released. Chetan Bhagat reason The Girl in Room 105. Okay, Ruskin Bond, The Beauty of All My Days, Shashi Tharoor, Why I Am Hindu. So all these books you have to be just, you have to have idea about them at least. Okay. The headquarters of Indian Meteorological Department is located at, is it Mumbai, Jaipur, Hyderabad, Pune? The headquarters of IMD, Indian Meteorological Department, is at New Delhi is the right answer. There is one institute of Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology which is at Pune. Okay, this particularly it is regarding pollution calculation. Okay, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, but our IMD is at, which is forecasts all types of weather etc. is done by IMD. It is at New Delhi. Okay, Soni Haidi, I think I have answered. Pune we have Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology which has given the famous SAFAR. Okay, this is regarding air pollution calculation. It comes under Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay, Harshavardhan is the minister. Yes. So successfully we have completed 25 questions. So I think the question paper was, I think, moderate to tough, right? There are only very headquarters, I think, very easy, remaining all somewhat moderate to tough. Yes. Clear? How much did you score? Please let me know. Okay, we will meet on Monday. Thank you so much. Right? Today I had some people regarding the mock interviews. This week we were doing mock interviews for SBI PO. Okay, people were very happy that we had some one-to-one session, because Rohit sir and me were taking these interviews. So people were very happy that we had this one-to-one session, and they were saying 200 MCQs were much important for them, because some questions have directly come in the SBI PO or some other examination. So keep practicing. Practice is the only key, right? And have confidence in yourself. First, don't think that you are weak. Be strong. Okay, practice is the only key. Practice as much as possible, either mock tests or anything, for any examination. So practice will make you reach the heights. Okay, Sandhya has got 18, Shashi 13. So above 15 is very good score. Those who have not scored those who have scored less than 15, just take care. Okay, we'll meet in the next session. Thank you so much. Bye.